My name is Haven Hill. I'm a junior attending Texas Christian University. I've been a part of the TCU Beach Volleyball program for 3 years now, playing at the number 1 and 2 seed. I am one of the 4 TCU Beach Volleyball captains of the 2018-2019 team. At TCU, each athletic program must send their selected captains to a weekend getaway we call the Captain's Retreat. Here we get to understand how other teams are captained, as well as what works best for their program, all while bonding with the captains of the other team. This year, as we embarked on our journey to strengthen our leadership goals, we realized we were missing something the rest of the teams had: a culture. Since our program was so new, we decided that our main goal to accomplish was to make a culture for the TCU Beach Volleyball program. Culture is defined as a learned pattern of perception, values, and behaviors shared by a group of people. We decided we would inspect cultural traits from our baseball team, who has created an amazing culture over the years that has brought them much success. Some of their cultural traits included respect, intentionality, hard work, and support for your teammates. The baseball team helped us realize that culture emerges in adaptive interactions between humans and their environment. The culture consists of shared elements, and that culture is transmitted across time periods, which is exactly what we are aiming to do. A culture that will stand strong even when we are no longer attending TCU. As we started brainstorming values we hold as individuals, we brainstormed some values we have as elite athletes. We came across 3 that would become our cultural values for the team: trust, love, and togetherness. Values are defined as a person's principles or standards of behavior, or one's judgment of what is important in life. We decided that the cultural values we set for the team, as explained in the book, would guide our social behaviors, explain what is preferred or prohibited from the group, determine what is viewed as right and wrong, and would trigger positive emotions. The first cultural value we agreed upon was trust. Having trust in your teammates, in our eyes, is what makes or breaks a team. We are a family, and a family with no trust is not a family at all. Trusting each other to put what is best for the team first allows us not only to become closer in our culture, but to trust our culture. The second cultural value we agreed on was love. Love brings a feeling of comfort to the team. The love we have as a team assures us that no matter how different we are from one another or what we go through, whether it be failures or success, our love for the game and each other will allow us to continue moving forward with our goals. The last cultural value we agreed upon was togetherness. Togetherness is the core of our culture. With around 15 girls on our team, not 2 of us come from the same culture of living. We have girls on the team from California, Arizona, Georgia, Texas, Spain, and Guatemala. Not to mention we are coached by coaches from Spain and Guatemala. Togetherness assures us that no matter where you come from or what background you have, you can find a culture here in the TCU Beach Volleyball program that will lead as a support system filled with trust, love, and togetherness. When looking at Ofsted's new value dimension, our culture lands closer to the high end of power distance, as we declare that although we all play an important role in the team, there are a select few that have more power, including coaches and captains. We have a low collectivism versus individualism. We are #OneTeam. We created this hashtag and motto that we say after every huddle as a reminder that we are one team, one family, and one culture. Not one person carries the team on their back. We are very collectivistic. We are low on the uncertainty avoidance index, and this is because we have to be when playing the sport like this. We have to be okay with being tied 2-2 and learn how to control our comfortability with uncertainty, as well as coming together as a team when there are opposing opinions and behaviors. When it comes to femininity versus masculinity, we are on the low end referring to femininity. As I said, we are a family. We care for one another. And when it is necessary, we nurture each other through difficult times. This ties in with our cultural value of love. We land on the low side of short-term versus long-term orientation. As we said, we built this culture to last for many, many years after we graduate and leave the program. We built it to be stable and to carry on our tradition like our Christmas dinner. Lastly, we land on the high end of restraint versus indulgence. In our sport, it is important to reach satisfaction with our play. If we never feel satisfied, sometimes we feel as though it will never be able to accomplish the goals. In our culture, it is important to reach goals, gain satisfaction, create another goal, and don't stop until we are satisfied again. The captains knew creating a culture in 1 year was going to be difficult, and if we wanted to do so, we needed acculturation among the girls on the team. Acculturation is a process whereby one adapts to a new culture by adopting its values, attitudes, and practices. Luckily, TCU Beach Volleyball was blessed with outstanding women from many different cultures who were able to develop the culture we created very easily with excitement and motivation to continue to uphold our culture. Culture could be old or new. Regardless, it makes one feel connected to those around them and their environment. I am blessed to be involved in the TCU Beach Volleyball culture of love, trust, and togetherness.